What's up, guys? Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing, excuse me, the random for the 3K subscriber free break. Hope everyone is well. Sorry we're starting a little late. I actually had some issues with the subscriber list. Some that I added just the other day all of a sudden seemed to disappear from the list, so I had to redo them all. So that's what I've been doing for the last hour and a half. But welcome. For anybody who is here watching, we're watching the video later. So here's what we do. We talk about it all the time, that if you publicly subscribe to the channel, when we hit milestones like a new 1,000 or whatever, we do a big free break. And we take all the people from... Mike, what's up, buddy? Chris, how are you? We take everyone that we have, that we can see. Okay, so again, I have to say this again. If your account isn't public, your name, even though you may be a subscriber, I can't see your name as a subscriber. It's a weird YouTube thing. And I mean, sure, certainly there are reasons why people have their accounts private. I understand that. But then I can't put you in the random. So I think we're up to like 2,300 names at this point, but we're at 3,000 subscribers. So it shows you there's people who got subscribed a long time ago and no longer pay attention or, whatever. But you have to make sure you're publicly subscribed. And if you do, your name goes in the random. And as long as you stay a subscriber, your name's always in the random. So whether we do this break or we do a break 6 months from now, or we do a break a month from now, whatever, your name is always in there. All you have to do is be a subscriber. So that's it. I know some people were asking earlier. It's always a fun break. Jeff, I know yours is public because your name's in there. I know that your name's in there. So, and to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, it's in your settings somewhere. You're either, like if you go to someone's page and it says like it's private, like you have to be invited to it, that's a private page. But there's a lot of them out there. But Jeff, I can tell you for sure that your name's in there because that's the thing. You guys have to understand, okay? I put this list together myself. It takes me hours and hours of toiling and treading and grabbing and, of just finding the names from anywhere and getting it into the list. So I am human. I can say that. I'm sure there's a mistake or two in the list somewhere, but I think it's fairly accurate for what we have. I got to be honest. It's getting so long at this point. We might have to figure out a different way to do this from here on out, but I'll think about that. So no big deal. But hey, look at it this way. First of all, let me explain what we do. We're going to random everybody I have there. I got to tell you, I'm not going to scroll through the whole list. There are thousands of names there. Okay. We're going to take the top 150 people on the list. Okay. Because this is what I do. We not only want to do a free break, I want to be sure you guys get the cards. And I've had instances in the past, and I know other breakers have too, where you do a free break, you take 30 random people, and you can't get a hold of 10 of them or 12 of them, and the cards never go out. So what I do is I confirm people, all right? So if your name is in the top 30, obviously you're going to be in the break if I can get a hold of you and confirm your spot. Now, some of you guys who are regulars or whatever, if your name's in there, that's going to be simple. Some other people's not so simple, I got to tell you. And I will tell you for sure that the last time we did this, it took me almost 120 spots to get 30 spots full of confirmed people. Okay, so don't assume if your name's not in the top 30, you didn't get in. You certainly a very good chance you could. Because, look, somebody could have subscribed 4 years ago, and God forbid they could be dead. I mean, it's not something you want to think about, but they could still be a subscriber, but no longer be able to get in contact with. So... But I do make sure. So here's what I'm thinking. I have two trains of thought. We're going to do this break 2 weeks from tonight. Okay, Friday, 2 weeks from tonight. That's going to give me plenty of time to confirm people. I also have some of the boxes in front of me that are in the break just to show you guys. And there is a Topps Chrome box in it. And I'm hoping that we have the silver packs by then. So I have a silver pack for this break also. So the thought, this is when we're going to do it. Today's the 30th. So what's that, the 13th, I guess? I think Friday the 13th, if I'm not mistaken, Friday the 13th. That's when the free break will be. We'll have another break that night. Usually I have one beforehand, just to kind of warm up the night, and then we'll do the free break probably at like 10 or 10:30 on that Friday night. I will let you guys know as we get closer. And of course, if you're one of the people in the break, I will email you. I will talk to you. I will, the whole 9 yards. Okay. Now, that being said, and I'm sorry I have to say this because 99.99% of you out there are fantastic people who appreciate things and this and that, but there's always 1.000%. If you don't get a spot, I'm sorry. I can't, there's just only so many spots and so much I can do. I put a lot of time and a lot of money into doing this, and I want to be sure people are happy. I do the best I can. I inevitably always get an email or two. I always get some kind of, it's rigged, it's this, it's that. Believe me, it's not. This thing usually costs me like $2,500 and usually like 20 hours of my time. So I want to make sure it's as fair as possible. So if you don't get a spot this time, I apologize in advance. Hopefully we'll get you next time around. Okay. So I have a few of the boxes in front of us. Some are still coming in, I can tell you, but just to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing in this break so far. We got a box of Bowman Mega that we got from this year, 2022. We got a Tier 1 box is going to be in there. Box Clearly Authentic. A Quick Pitch box from 2021 Mosaic that was sitting around here that I threw in there. The brand new Prism Hobby that just came out today. We're going to have one of those in there. This is a Jersey Fusion 10-box case. There's 10 boxes in here, so this is going to be in there. And then we also have a Topps Chrome Hobby. There is a museum box coming in, and I have a few other nice boxes coming in too. So a nice break, lots of hits. Hopefully everybody walks away with something cool. And hey, if you never know, if you hit the 101 Mickey Mantle and Jersey Fusion, David Adams has like a $25,000 bounty on that card. So, you could do really well. So just kind of gives you an idea. It's not, look, I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I see breakers do quote unquote free breaks that, they're opening up a mega box or something or whatever. And that's cool that they do it, but I'd rather do less free breaks and much, much bigger when we do them. So it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully, even if you're not in the break, come hang out. Come and see us that Friday, 2 weeks from tonight. It'll be fun. Usually I have some giveaways. We do some trivia. We screw around. It's a good time, just it's just fun. So, and that's what I want it to be. This is an appreciation of you guys, okay? I've been doing this for 5 years. I can honestly say when I started, I might have been the worst breaker in the world, okay? I have Parkinson's. My hands shake. I'm a mess, this and that. I'm much better now, but a lot of you people hung around with me for a long time, and I appreciate that more than anything. So that's what this is about, just an appreciation to you guys. So, all right. Now, I have all the names loaded up already into random.org. We're going to random the list 5 times. Sometimes when you do this many names, it takes, a few seconds or a few minutes sometimes to go through. We'll see. And then basically we're going to take the top 150. I'm going to copy the whole list over in case I have to go above 150, but I'm basically going to show you guys the first 150 people because you can kind of gather that the 30 are going to come out of there. And look, if we get the 30 in the first 30 people, wonderful. That makes my life a whole lot easier. You know what I mean? But I haven't had the experience. This is like the 5th free break we've done like this in total. And it's never been my experience that the top 30 people have been confirmed for the breaks. So, all right. So let's do that. Let's random this puppy up. Give me a sec here. Yeah, I was just getting ready to come on earlier, and I happened to look at the subscriber list, and I was like, whoa, there's a problem here. I'm missing a bunch of people all of a sudden. So that's why I had to push it back. But now we got everyone in there. I think we're all good. There we go. We're almost there. All right. So the 2,400 names, whatever it is, are in here. Just to kind of give you an idea. I am not going to scroll through it slow. We're going to be here for 20 minutes, but Just you can see a lot of names here, a lot of names, a lot of names. Okay, we're gonna random this 5 times, and top 30 obviously would be the first 30, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, so let's do it. One. Well, that did that pretty quick. Still gonna have to scroll down through this whole thing. Oh, geez, come on. All right, and 2. 3. 4. All right, and lucky number 5 coming up. Good luck, everybody. And number 5. All right. So let's go through the first 150. Richard. Oh man, my voice isn't gonna work on. My mouth isn't gonna work on the first one. Richard Peppers, Sean Day, Mike Rooney, Tyson Chisholm, Ref 5150, Dave's Dead Bread, Chris Ernst, Kurt Short, Kim 1034, Error 75. Some of these names, sometimes I'm like putting them in. I'm like, what the hell? Brian Orange, Scott Oswald, Paradise Pokemon, ARCK442, Johnson Breaks, Chris, Wayne Strath, Atlanta Base Cards, Howard Sugden, Ozzy Slayer, Alfonso Mercado, Cooking with Dank Memes, Shaw Racing Collects, Jonathan Knight, Ryan Suarez, Edward Boble, Nathan Greenhaven, Paul Olson, Andrew P., Jeffrey Urban, and Amanda Ewing. So that's the top 30 right there. So if I can confirm those 30, that would be the break right there. But, like I said, I don't know we're not going to get quite that far. We'll just kind of go through. So I'm not going to read them all off. I'm just kind of stop so you guys can look through. Rich Dog, White Buffalo. Know the Zone. Hey, there's Rich. I recognize Rich's name. I recognize some of the name. There's Dawson. There's John T. Now, if you happen to recognize your name in the top 30, if you happen to be here, you can make my life real easy and just send me a message. Otherwise, like I said, tomorrow or probably Sunday, more likely, I will sit down and start searching for people, finding people. A lot of them I find through our eBay sales, but do the best I can. Look, I've reached out through every place possible to try and find people, but there's down to 150 Derek Benton right there. Okay. There's Manuel. We know him. Ashley, we know. So, a lot of names we know in there. We'll certainly find 30 wonderfully eligible, fantastic people. Let me just do this real quick. I'm just going to highlight, copy, and paste over this top 150. And like I said, if your name didn't pop up in there, I am sorry. I hope we'll get you on the next one around. And if you do see your name in there, keep an eye out for an email from me. Even if you're not, like I said, in the top, say, 30 or so, I will reach out to everyone and try to get this put together as quickly as we can. And like I said, just all you got to do is stay a subscriber, and the next time we do one, your name will be in that one too. So we actually had one person. I was trying to remember tonight. I meant to go look it up. There's one person with the first 3 free breaks we did hitting every single one of them. Sometimes people are just lucky that way, Close this, and we will go back here. All right, let's see if you guys have been talking about It's I know some of the names are funny. Okay, Jeff, you were in there at 104. Okay. If you didn't have another Mike B, what do you do in those situations? A lot of times I'll take more than one. Like I said, I need to find out, believe me, if I, the thing is, I didn't get to do it because usually I go through and I alphabetize the list and then go through and look for doubles and stuff like that. But believe me, if there's two Mike B's in there and there's spots open, I'll just give them to the two Mike B's. We'll make it easy enough. But yeah, some of the names are crazy. You get some people who just have, regular YouTube name or their name or whatever. And then you got guys who are like, 69, my mom, and this and that. You're like, come on, dude, seriously. I always assume that that's somebody from like when he was a teenager, he never changed his name, Paul, were you in there? Okay. Nice to think that's me. Change it to Paul Sports Cards. Okay, that's fine. Believe me, I'll if your name was in there, I will catch up with you for sure. But usually, what I'll do is if you haven't been in a break recently, say in the last 90 days or so, that's the easiest way to find people. Otherwise, usually what I'll do is try to go through their YouTube channel, and just kind of leave them a message on their YouTube channel to say, hey, come and I got you in this break. Hit me up with an email, blah, 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 that type of thing. So, all right, cool. We'll get you straightened out, Paul. I already know you're confirmed because we're talking about it right here. So I'm not that worried about it. I just want to make sure I have your, you know what? Do this. Make my life easier, Paul. Do this. You can just send me a message through eBay, through my eBay page with just like your address and stuff, just to be sure that I have it, and you're all set. If you're in there at like 27, then you're confirmed, dude. It's not as difficult as it sounds. I just want to get a hold of people. You know what I mean? To make sure they can get the cards. Like even one of like couple breaks ago, we had a regular who, they had literally bought into like at least 30 or 40 breaks with me, and they got a spot. And I reached out to them, and they were like, "Oh, great, thank you so much. This, that, whatever." We did the break 2 weeks later. I packaged up all the stuff, sent it to them, and it got sent back to me as undeliverable. I tried sending it again. It got sent back. I don't know what happened to these people. And I've never seen them in a break again. So it's a little scary to wonder what exactly happened to us. It's like they fell off the face of the earth. But they actually had a good team, good cards, this and that. And it's like one of the few people I haven't gotten cards to. And that's why I got real kind of hardcore about making sure we kind of confirm who and where people are. So, no, I know, Paul. I know who you are, buddy. So. But yeah, if you were number 27, congrats, dude. You're already confirmed. Just that simple. So, all right, guys. So that's it. So look for emails from me if you were in that top 150 there. We will get this all put together. And like I said, as of right now, we're going to say 2 weeks from tonight at probably 10:30. We'll do a 9:30 break, something that night. And then at 10:30, we'll do the free break. That way we just have time to kind of screw around, open some boxes, and, because I don't usually do breaks on Fridays anyway, so that'll be fun. Plus, it gives me a little time to hopefully get silver packs in and other stuff, too, for this break. So, all right, guys. Well, we're here tomorrow, and we're here Sunday. We got all new stuff tomorrow. We got Fire. We got Prism. We got Pro Debut tomorrow. We got some Chrome Blasters on Sunday and some more Pro Debut. We got more Prism coming in. We got Archives next week, so a lot of new releases, so... I'll just be happy to open some new stuff. So I hope to see you guys all there and have a wonderful weekend. You're welcome, Jeff. Talk to you guys later.